The following is brought to you by the Cyber Time Bite Network. Holy crap!
Because Dave's a crow.
It's true though!
Oh, heck yeah. Justice!
You are now entering the Serpents Pit with Serpents Breakdown. Now, here's Serpents Breakdown and your host, Stephen Clark.
Hey there, everybody! It's your boy Steve and your girl, Serpents Breakdown.
That's me.
And here we are with episode 9 of In the Freaking Serpents Pit with Serpents Breakdown.
Yeah.
And this week we are literally drawing up Link, so we are just literally winging it today. So this could turn into role play. This could turn into
This could turn into my lap being really cold because my cat left me.
Yeah, this could turn into more cheesy fried munching by Serpent. Who knows?
Although I don't have cheesy fries today.
I'm gonna make that a t-shirt. # cheesy fries. All right. So how's everyone been doing today? I mean, hopefully everyone in listener land out there is doing a great and fine job.
Let's ask the listeners how they're doing, except they can't respond.
Yeah, I know, that's the point.
Clearly, you guys are all doing very fantastic because I take silence as a yes.
Well, I mean, they're forever, for whoever's listening, I'm pretty sure they'll be like, oh, hey, man, doing fine. How you doing? Oh, I'm doing great. You're doing great. Yeah.
And then there's always that one depressed emo person out there who's just like, life is a miserable existence where the depressing emo stuff.
I feel like that was you in your emo phase.
I never had an emo phase. I've always been this magically fantastic person. Not sure why I added magically in there, but you get the idea.
Magically fantastic person.
Yes.
Well, to give out an update to everyone, I was at C2E2 on Saturday.
Is it what?
I was at C2E2 on Saturday. And let me tell you, everybody who is listening to this, it was the best freaking day ever!
The best freaking day ever for me was when I went to last year's C2E2 and I got a picture with David Tennant. Yeah,
no, they have panels there. I saw panels there. Why are you
saying...
They
have a few panels, but they're not much, in my opinion. Like, when I was at C2E2 last year, now I only went for one day because I was only there for David Tennant. But there was only one panel I went to. There was also a My Hero Academia meetup that I wanted to go to, but I couldn't go to because I was still in line for David Tennant. But there was only one panel I actually went to, and that was the improv one. But all the other ones weren't all that interesting to me. Like, the panels don't ever seem all that interesting to me whenever I look at the panels for C2E2.
Well, yeah, I mean, C2E2 is not really anime, it's more of a round of everything.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I had a great time, and let me tell you about it. So that day, I went with my one friend, a friend of mine, and then when I got there, I met up with if you guys are Cyber Time Bite listeners who listen to this as well, which I'm pretty sure you are because Cyber Time Bite Network and all, I met up with episode 71 guest, 19 Sleepless 98, who is like a sister in my life. Like she's like my non-blood sister, man, and her girlfriend as well. We are like a small little tight family.
To be perfectly honest, whenever I think of Toothless in my head, my brain always immediately goes to he, because I've only ever met her in Dave cosplay. So since I only see him in Dave, I'm just like Dave. Dave's a boy. He.
Well, I mean, it could be whatever in your mind, but
it's just an unconscious association because I've only ever met her in Dave.
And then when I was there, I walked around with them, and it was great. It was fantastic, and it was fun because I love being around those guys. But then I was there with my other friend. And I felt bad because my other friend wandered off, and I was just like, "Hey, man, I felt bad." So I met up with my other friend again, and I hanged out with him for a little bit, walked around with him. Hung out with him, walked around with him a little bit, and then he had to leave. And here's the thing. My friend got this fancy package where he got like a ticket to a wrestling event that was happening Saturday night, and I was there Saturday with him, and so he got a fancy package with a ticket to a wrestling event, which I didn't get. So he went to this wrestling event, and I was back at the convention hall, and I was just like, damn it, man. No. I didn't feel bad that I didn't go to the wrestling event. I was there for the convention more than anything. But what happened was I walked around by myself for what felt like 2 hours, and then time started winding down to like practically almost the convention closing for the night. And what I ended up doing is that I took an Uber to their hotel to where Toothless and M were staying, and I ended up hanging out in their hotel room for almost 3 hours.
I had other than the fact that I'm not a big fan of C2E2, I had a decision to make: C2E2 or my Hawk's body pillow. Obviously, the decision was clear.
Like, wait! You had the choice to either go to C2E2 or buy a body pillow.
Yes. We discussed the body pillow in a previous episode.
Yeah, but I know that, but like...
Well, because it's a lot of money to go to that convention to C2E2, and the body pillow, since I commissioned it, was a lot of money.
How much is it for a damn body pillow?
Well, first, since I don't know the exact price, how much is it for 1 day for C2E2 and 3 days of C2E2?
Well, would you really want to go all 3 days, or would you...
Tell me how much the price is.
You want me to tell you?
What is the price? What did you pay for your C2E2 ticket?
I only went Saturday, so my Saturday...
So how much did you pay for it?
Well, I think I paid like $45.
Yeah. When I went, we paid around... Me and my father, when we went, we paid around a lot more money than that to go. And...
No, wait, I think
we only went 1 day as well. I guess because we bought our ticket later or something.
No, wait, I think it was $54. I think I spent $54 for my badge.
Well, regardless, that's a lot of money. And especially when me and my dad went, it was a lot of money. Probably because we bought our badges late, blah, blah, blah. We only went for 1 day. And also it cost more money because we went to get for David Tennant, and David Tennant costs money. But anyways, we could have paid a lot of money to go C2E2, or I could have paid, or what I did do, I bought a Hawk's body pillow. Since if you're going to commission something, my opinion is if you're going to commission something, go big or go home, because you're commissioning it. So if you're going to do it, in this case with body pillow, get 2 sides, because you're already paying money to get commissioned, get the other side,
Yeah.
So I paid $300.
So you paid $300 for a freaking body pillow?
I commissioned it.
But $300.
And it's a Hawk's, and it's beautiful, and I haven't done it because they're having delays with the print or wherever they're using to print it. They are having delays, but I'm excited.
You overpaid. You got screwed.
No, I didn't. This is what they always pay for. This is for their body pillow commissions, and they're good commissions too. That they communicate really well. They're really good quality, and it's a team of artists. That's why it's a lot of money. It's a team of artists. It's high quality, and the art's amazing. The coloring's amazing. The fabric's great. I'm just going off of what I asked them a lot of questions before I actually went and commissioned anything. The fabric is machine washable, and it's very good. It's very good stuff.
Holy crap! I mean like I mean like what am I trying to say?
And also since I'm already paying so much for the commission, for like free, I got to have mine be unique from the other body pillows, because they also then put the body pillow in their shop so that other people can buy them at the normal body pillow price. And since I'm already paying for it to be commissioned, I can make mine more unique. So my Hawks body pillow gets an Endeavor plushie and an Endeavor shirt because he likes Endeavor.
Man, your job really pays you a lot if you're able to just willingly throw out $300 for a body pillow.
I live at home.
Yeah.
I don't pay rent or taxes.
Except your phone, probably.
Nope. Because I leech off my father.
Oh, God.
I am a leech.
Oh, God.
At some point, I'll move out, but not right now.
Well, I mean... I don't know about that.
I'll be moving out at some point. And when I do, I'm going to be roommates with my friends, because then the taxes will be way fucking cheaper, because all you have to do is split it.
Yeah, well, I mean, you and Tiff should just room together, because you guys are like peanut butter and jelly almost.
I mean, as fun as that would be, I don't want to make Tiff uncomfortable. Also, Tiff does not live nearby. Also, Tiff is older than me, so that I just don't want to make her uncomfortable.
She's the same age as me.
I don't know how old you are.
I'm 26 years old.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm 18, so that's a pretty big difference.
Like she's the same age as me, man.
I don't know people's ages. It's not an important item. It's not an important inventory item for the profiles in my brain. All I need is something that I can call them that they'll respond to, and of interests. That's all that's really. Also, their appearance, what they look like as well. Those are the only three important pieces of information. Also, their gender. But as long as I can get the pronouns, acceptable pronouns, I'll be fine.
Wait, the gender? I mean, like.
Well, yeah, because I gotta know what pronouns to call people. Like Tiff, she's a girl, so she. But then some of my friends are like he or they.
That's true. But then, I mean, like, I freaking don't even know what I'm gonna do, because I don't even have my license yet, and I'm trying to get it.
How do you not have your license? I have my license. I'm 18.
Well, because listen, I
Go drive a car and get a license. You can actually get it right now if you want to, because you are way past the time frame you should have had it already.
No, let me inform you something. I don't know if you noticed about me, or if anyone else who's listening just knows this about me, but I was actually born with. No, it's because no. First thing, that before I say it, first thing, I wasn't ready in high school, but two, I think I was born with Asperger's syndrome, and so that makes me harder to learn things and makes it longer for me to learn things, and so I didn't feel like I was ready at the time, and I'm working on it now.
Drive!
I know, I'm trying. I'm not blaming my disability for it, I'm just saying.
I'm just saying, remember how my usual approach to things is just, get over it? Like, for example, like, with my solution to depression is stop being depressed.
Yeah.
That's kind of my solution to most things, which is kind of a problem, which is why my brain immediately is still saying learn how to drive. You'll figure it out eventually. Just go for it.
I mean, Serpent, I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
Try harder.
All right. Okay. Does that mean if I get it, we could do an episode in person? Are you saying that?
I mean, we could, or I could go to bed instead and eat food. Eat food, then go to bed. Or
What?
go to bed, then eat food. Depends on how hungry I am.
What at 1 in the afternoon?
I mean, yeah. I do still need to eat lunch technically. Also, I'm also technically using this as an excuse to avoid doing my homework that's due tonight.
I mean, like we always record at like 12:30, 1 in the afternoon.
You're right, but I also have homework due, which I don't usually have due because I keep putting it off. I also keep putting off eating.
Hashtag Rhiannon lays off homework. Hashtag sleepy.
I like sleeping, okay? And I also want to go outside because it's really nice. Maybe pick up some trash in the yard because stuff keeps blowing into it. Like, yes, I want your cans and bottles. Thank you. This is exactly what I needed for my day.
Wait, do you live like in a house or a townhouse?
House. We've got 3 floors because the people building the house made a mistake. It was supposed to be a 2-floored house, and then we got a 3rd floor because the people building it didn't know how to read the plans.
Wait, what do you mean, like a basement?
My house was built during the Civil War.
So wait a minute. So wait, when you mean 3 floors, you mean basement, main level, and the upper level?
We have a basement, a main level, a 2nd floor where our bedrooms are, and then the attic, which is my dad's office.
That's not.
We weren't supposed to have the attic.
That's the part you're talking about that was unneeded, was the attic
Yeah,
part?
so if you count the basement, we have 4 floors.
I mean, that's normal. That's a normal house.
Normal houses usually are just 2 floors and the basement.
Well, no, attics are normal.
Well, yes, but like this is like it's basically a 4th floor, okay?
What, if you go up there, it's like a whole different floor?
Well, yes, it is a whole different floor.
No,
That's what I'm saying.
No, but I'm saying, like, is it finished? Does it have walls and carpet?
Well, yes. It is an attic, a proper 3rd floor.
That's nuts. So that's crazy. Funny enough, I had a friend who lived in Ohio whose attic was so huge it was like a auditorium. That's how big it was.
Ours is not that big, but we were never supposed to have the attic in the first place, to be honest.
Why was it?
Well, remember, I just said that the people building the house added another floor because they read the floor plans wrong, or the plans wrong.
How do you know that, though?
Because my parents who bought the house told me.
They told yeah, but how do you read the plans wrong? Do you just look at it?
People just do things wrong, like how in this one, it might have been our iCarly or something. I don't even know. People read things wrong all the time. It's like that's like asking why someone sped through an intersection when it was a red light. People do that. They're just stupid. Or why they didn't stop at the stop sign. People just don't stop at stop signs sometimes. Why someone drove across the parking lot instead of following, the lanes.
Well, do you like it? Do you like having all that then?
I don't know. I don't go to the attic. It's my dad's office.
Oh, here's a better question. Before did you live anywhere else but that house your whole life, or you've been living in the same area, same house your whole life?
What? Sorry. I spaced out for a second there.
I'm saying, have you lived in that house and lived
my whole life? Yes.
Yeah, your whole life? Like your whole life?
Yes.
So how's it changed from when you were born to basically today?
Well, now we have a door on the second floor because we're going to add a balcony. We lost our two of our porch things because we're fixing it up to make it'll wrap around both to where both porches were. And our back door is our front door.
Your back door is your front door?
Yeah, because our back door is where we park the cars.
Then what happened to the front door?
Well, you paint. Well, I don't want to walk around the house to go in there, and the shoes shouldn't be going through. In my opinion, the shoes should not be walking through the living room. So I'd rather the front door be the back door because I don't want shoes on the carpet because then you'll get dirt on the carpet and I'll have to vacuum again.
What you vacuum? You got to vacuum when someone makes a mess?
Well, yeah.
I mean,
you can't just leave the mess.
I know, but I'm saying you're the one that does it all the time.
Well, right at this point, yeah, because my mom is in England. Woo!
Why didn't you?
And my dad sleeps a lot, which is fine with me because he stays out of my way, but he sleeps a lot. Hey, Rhiannon, let's watch a TV show. 5 minutes into the episode.
That sounds like you.
That's my dad. Ooh, what is this special looking plant?
A plant?
Oh, in this game I'm playing. Instead of looking like a normal plant, it was all golden. But it was a character that I already got, and he was a rare one to get. But I don't know. I was hoping it was someone new.
So, wait, what do you think the area that you live in? Do you like your area?
Yes.
How many? Do you hang out with your friends Like, do you hang out with friends often, or are you all?
No, I should, but no. That reminds me, I want to go with Jess to the ramen bar. I think that thing should be open by now.
Ramen bar? Where?
We got a ramen bar recently nearby, and I think it should be open by now. We also got a sushi place now.
Oh,
I hope that ramen bar place is open. I really want to try some of that authentic ramen, so to speak. Like I say authentic, but normally people say authentic when they're like in Japan, but it's like a ramen bar, so I'd say that's pretty authentic compared to the instant ramen.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm ramen is not my thing, honestly, but if it's your thing. Then
ramen is fucking delicious, okay? I love making ramen and like changing it up every time for my ramen package things.
I mean, like, do you?
One day I want to learn how to make ramen, and it'll be amazing.
Well, all you gotta do is just go to the store and buy really long noodles.
No, you gotta buy the ramen stuff from Mock. The same brand that you get at the conventions. I can't pronounce their name. Mock-chan? I don't know. Mock-an?
Like Mock-chan? I love it, man. I love it. No, I mean, like, no, I love it. I swear I do. Mock-chan.
I don't actually know how to pronounce it.
But no, I mean, like, how do I explain this? Do you think that there's plenty of places you can go in your area to get cosplay supplies if you need be?
I mean, I say so, I think. I mean, we've got a Hobby Lobby, although their politics suck. I hate Hobby Lobby politics. And, we've got Walmart. Although it takes a little bit to get to the sewing fabric store that we usually go to. It takes a while to get to that. So I try to avoid going there as long as possible. And we've got, lots of places to have stuff. We even have like a Home Depot nearby if I need any heavy duty stuff for cosplays or something. Usually a Home Depot is more for, although I hate Home Depot politics as well, but policies. And, that's where I got actually usually I just use Home Depot for my gardening, but stuff. Wood. They have wood there.
Wait, do you say gardening stuff?
Yeah, I like plants.
Oh, you Like you grow like during the summer you grow tomatoes and stuff.
Yeah, I'm no expert though, but I do like babysitting tomatoes because even though I hate tomatoes, I like babysitting tomato plants.
Well, do you like it?
Well, yeah, otherwise I wouldn't do it.
Well, I mean, like,
And babysitting tomato plants gives me an excuse to go outside.
does do you are you ever like, I don't feel like doing this today, or are you always gotta be on your
Oh
ball?
yeah, that's literally my entire life.
You have it,
My
like,
entire existence is maybe later. Which is exactly what I'm doing right now. I am putting off doing my homework. I'm staring at the first question for my homework and not doing it.
what is the first question?
It's for international business. What are the management functions of the POLC framework, and which function would you consider to be the most important and why?
Well, what do you think the answer is?
I don't know. I forgot what POLC is.
It's called Google, Serpent. Google.
It's called going through my book for the thing and going to the page where they say the answers on or whatever, and then looking around in that chapter for the answer.
Well,
And the page is 342. All I have to do is scroll down to 342 and then look around there for POLC. Woo!
well, I mean, like, have you been doing good with your schoolwork as of recently?
I mean, kind of. I did really shitty on my intro to business exam, and business is my major, so that's great.
That's really good. I mean, like,
That's not good. I did shitty on the exam, and my business is my major.
well, I mean,
If I didn't do bad on intro to business, think of how I'll be doing on the rest of the business courses. I can't even get a good grade on the intro to business exam, and I already kind of know intro to business stuff. That says a lot.
well, I mean, I'm sure of it that you'll freaking like, I'm pretty sure you'll freaking like succeed in whatever in your business degree. I mean, like, yes, there's
I
homework.
probably won't. Because honestly, I'm more of a Steve Jobs here where I'm full of the ideas and I get someone else to do all the business stuff.
I mean, like, God.
At least I think it was Steve Jobs. That sounds right.
Man, I'm pretty sure if being TZ, a real life TZ, was a career choice, you would have done it.
I'm not a real life TZ, because if I was real life Terezi, I'd be getting a law degree. I don't think I'd do too well in the law department.
Well, I mean, like, you do act like her though, like a lot like
Only
her.
a little. I'm more of a me than I am a Terezi.
Yeah, but the way, but I could give it sometimes when you go like when you get excited and all that stuff, you sound like her.
I mean, yeah, I sound like her, but when I get excited, I'm more of a Nepeta.
like when you go like snuggle.
What?
When you go snuggle.
No, I don't do role play talk, but I mean, otherwise, I'm more like Nepeta. You know, I've got a really nice jacket that's perfect for Nepeta, but it's more of a brown than a green. Like, it's literally exactly a Nepeta jacket, but it's brown. At some point, I'm gonna see if there's some way I could maybe try and dye it, but I don't know how well that'll go. So I'm kind of just putting it off until I maybe figure out something better, or I'll just wear it brown.
Well, I mean, like, the your jacket work. I mean, I've seen your cosplay work and just how, like, you know, how you make everything and how you make
Well, yeah,
things.
but this is a jacket that I found at the thrift store, and it was really perfect for Nepeta. It's long. It's the similar tone to Nepeta's jacket, except it's brown instead of green.
Well, how you make it green then? You just dye it.
I don't know. Dye it? Maybe, but I don't know how well it will take dye, because I don't know what type of fabric it is, and I don't want to ruin it either.
Well, do you consider yourself do you like Nip? Is Nippel one of your favorites?
I don't really have all of my favorites right now are in Hive Swap Friend Sim. I love Marvis. I love Tagora. I love all of the Friend Sim characters.
How about who's your favorite in Homestuck 2 right now?
Homestuck 2? Oh, well, I don't know.
I heard Terezi came back and now she has longer hair.
She does, and a green jacket.
Where the heck did that come from?
I don't know. She got a green jacket now.
Do you think they're ruining the character?
I don't like to get involved with that. I like what I'm a happy camper. If I accept what I'm given. I don't like everyone else is just like, oh, I don't like this with the epilogues, or I don't like this with the Homestuck 2. And I'm so you're just like, well, now this is canon, so fucking accept it. Don't bite the hand that's feeding you, people. Just take what you're being given and enjoy it. It doesn't matter if it doesn't fit what you thought the character might be doing. It is now, this is, whatever is happening now is now canon. So suck it up and deal with it.
I mean, like, I feel like, I feel like that there's always something about Homestuck that should be addressed because there's always something going on in Homestuck.
Yeah, but I just don't. Everyone's being so dramatic, and it's annoying. Like, don't you guys have something better to do with your lives? Like, I don't know, make money, work, hang out with your friends. Why are you making a big fucking deal about something that is out of your hands? Like, sure, it's fine to have an opinion. You might not like how Jade was acting in epilogues. You know, that's your opinion. But you can't change it by making a big fucking deal about it. No matter what you say, it's not going to change.
Well, I mean, that's true, but some people just want to make the room to be like, oh, you know, this happened.
Everyone wants to be a drama queen. Everyone wants to be the center of attention. It's really fucking annoying. Like, not everything is about you and your opinion, so shut the fuck up.
Well, I
know it sounds mean and stuff, but it's true. Not everything is about one single person. And 1 second, I'm turning on Animal Jam because. All right, I don't care about this theme song. Okay, don't need that. Anyway, but yeah, people are being annoying brats.
Why?
And they're supposed to be grown adults too, which is what I find ridiculous. Like, you're a grown adult. Grow up.
And everyone listening, now you know why she grows tomatoes and grows corn and probably would have a cow in her backyard if she could.
Maybe not a cow, but definitely chickens. I love chickens. They're so cute and they go "Brakak!" My neighbor Raymond has some, or his wife's being exact, has some chickens, and I can just hear them going, all go happy in the morning, just all happily going "Brakak!" and they're so happy and adorable. I love chickens.
No, I have neighbors. I have 2 neighbors with chickens, and they get in our yard.
I love chickens. And her chicken, Sabine's chicken sounds so happy. Like Raymond says, like, if he gets reincarnated, if when he dies, he wants to be reincarnated as a chicken. But what if Sabine's chickens? Because she treats them better than she probably treats him, he says. Because, like, she washes their feet. She, gives them nice food. She, like, takes really good care of the chickens. Like, they're probably the most spoiled chickens in the world.
Well, I mean, if you want chickens, why don't you get some chicken?
Because I don't have money.
No, I'm kidding. I'm playing.
Because I spent it all on huts.
No, I'm kidding. I'm not calling you chicken, but I'm just saying.
It doesn't really bother me. If it bothered me, I wouldn't be me.
See, that's Terezi right there. How you said that, it's just so Terezi-like.
I mean, to be exact, I think it's a bit. Like, I know everyone headcans Terezi to have a voice kind of like that, but it makes more sense to give Karkat a scratchy voice, because Terezi's blind, not deaf, so she has no reason to have a scratchy voice, because unless she's always yelling, which, I mean, she does talk in all caps, but, you know, she probably doesn't have a scratchy voice, to be honest. She's blind, not deaf.
I mean, like I feel like it's whatchamacallit. I feel like Trezzy has that voice. I feel like Trezzy has that voice. I mean, Karkat just has a really aggravating voice.
He should have a scratchy voice, because he literally is always yelling.
Yeah, I mean, Karkat swears a lot, but that's his gimmick.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't actually swear a lot. What he does do a lot is come up with creative insults. Like, I don't know, I can't think of any creative insults off the top of my head, but he comes up with creative insults instead of swearing. He only says fuck about 3 times in the main comic.
Well, I mean, does that it like bother you?
What do you mean?
Like do you, like, if he says like the F word like 3 times, are you like?
I don't really care. I don't get bothered about things. What bothers me is that everyone's just like fuck as Karkat. I'm just like, he says it 3 times, guys. Get a bit more creative.
Well, I mean, doesn't he like swear a lot, like different words?
No, he says he just comes up with creative insults. Like, let's see, typing into Google, Karkat, creative, I can't spell, wow, Karkat, creative insults. Let's see. One of his things is, you're either being really persistent with this transparent ruse, or you are just sad and incompetent. Neither case deserves my respect or friendship. In fact, you know what friendship canceled. There, it's official. Bye friendship. Like, that was not as bad as some of the other ones, but I find out when I'm using out the options I'm staring at. He also calls Jade a racist at some point.
Whoa. I mean, like, why would you fling insults? Like, why would you fling insults that bad?
He's Karkat. My hate is the lifeblood that pulses through the veins of your universe. It is my gift to you. You're welcome for that, you ungrateful piece of shit.
Karkat.
That's how he talks. He does not say fuck. He talks like that.
Yeah, that's just the worst, man. This is the worst.
Ooh, collection of Karkat's insults with images. Let's see, John. What the wet bag of human horseshit to the face do you think you're doing? That's what he talks. That's how he talks. Another one is, you blithering feculent shithole, or my throbbing Philgrim Lobe. I can't actually pronounce it, but Philem Lobe. Who gives a barking fuck about that? And that one he did, in fact, say fuck, yes. What in the sweet almighty taint-chafing fuck do you want? It's just so amusing, because all of his creative things.
I mean, like, I would never talk like that. That's not me at all, but...
Oh, someone commented, Karkat's insults are pure Shakespearean poetry. Which is true, because he does a lot of talking like Shakespeare. He makes things much longer than they need to be.
That's not necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah. What in the name of sweet globe tickling fuck? Well, fine. Sayonara, you worthless, crotch-stained barf puppets. Isn't that just great the way he talks there.
I mean, you could think so. I'm not a big fan of
Rot-stained barf puppets. Come on, man.
I mean, I'm more of an accurate guy where he talks really low and really like this, and that's more me. I like the accurate. I mean, Carcat's not really my dude. I
love Carcat. It's just his insults are so much fun. You're like a rocket-propelled spaz maggot, rocket-propelled spaz maggot, spring-loaded up the ass of a psychedelic fucking freak-out weasel on idiot drugs. So let's not play make-believe games here. See, they're great.
Like what?
Why don't you be useful and say something reassuring to our sad mutual buddy, you wailing jet engine of infantile, I can't pronounce next word, succulent loquence. That is my attempt saying the word. It's really fucking long and really weird.
Now what if a Carcat was not allowed to swear at all, and he?
I mean, that's how he talks. He isn't swearing for the most, except for when he did say a fuck in a few of those. He isn't, in fact, swearing. He's just being really creative.
I was gonna say, as if he swore all the time, they had to censor him, and they had to like replace his F-bombs with like fun words. Like instead of the F word, he's saying like faggerdackle.
Ooh, Carcat's insult generator.
There's an insult generator.
Yes, inflamed batshit dick prints.
What?
Huge grub fucking shit suck. Douchey motherfucking flying fuck.
What?
Pimple squeezing inflamed dumb fuck.
Oh man, we're gonna lose.
Ass grabbing jungle humping douche jerk.
We're gonna lose all of our viewers from
love this generator. I love this thing so much. Why didn't I find this sooner? Nook crunching shitting fuck.
Why would you want to use all that crap?
I don't know. Vapid nook scratching cluster fuckery.
Oh man, we're gonna lose all of our viewers because they're gonna think we're insulting them.
Holy fuck shitting fuckwad. Shit smoking, nook smoking, assle pimple, sorry.
Oh god.
Bat shitting, fuck bitching, bitch ass.
Oh, what?
This is great. I love this.
It's crazy. Why?
It don't make sense, and that's great, and I love it.
But why?
And squatting, incompetent, fucktard.
You just love these too much, do you?
Yes. Screaming, fudge dead, fuck up.
Oh god.
Fun dead.
Are you gonna start using these on me now during the podcast?
Not on you. I'm gonna start. I think I might start role playing again and role play as Carcat and use this.
Oh, why don't you do a Carcat cosplay with the matchup with your Terezi one and use these?
Worst bat shitting biscuit shits.
God.
Magical douche squatting dickweed.
Serpents off the rails, everyone. She's off the rails.
Cretinous, unattractive shit monkey. Fuming, poop flinging fuck balloon.
Oh my god.
I love this.
You can just go on and on. Can't...
Yes, and I can just keep hitting generate and I get more and more and more.
Well, it's gonna repeat.
And the generate button is fuck you.
Well, I'm pretty sure.
So every time I want a new one, I click fuck you.
Well, I mean, isn't it gonna repeat itself at one point?
It does kind of overlap some of them, like how we got a few of those things. Like we got moronic writhing seed flap here, and we've have doltish ugly ass fairy, and then we have poop flea again. We have sponge dead again, and then we got ringler fuck.
Man, yeah.
It repeats some of them. Insipid bulge scratching shit stain. Disgusting vomit inducing fuck crumpets.
You just love it. You just love this.
I love this so much.
Oh man, is there? I love generators.
I'm gonna bookmark this page.
I love generators that when I'm trying to make up names for things, because I can't ever think of a name half of the time on my own unless I already have it.
Ooh, how to RP Carcat for dummies.
What? That's this? That's this?
One of the first things that you'll notice about Carcat. His rather creative use of swear words, or just insults in general. They are usually very specific in nature and depend on the characters. He's not going to call everyone a goddamn nookwif or fuck-ass every single time. He'll look ridiculous. Section A, how to create a proper insult. When Carcat's angry, at least. When writing about Carcat, take into consideration what characters he's speaking to, how good his relationship is with them, their species, appearance, etc. For example, I'm going to use John. He's dorky, naive, and sometimes a little bit of an idiot. You should know this if you've read the webcomic. We can change fuck off, fuck ass to fuck off, you pompous, airheaded douchebag. Doesn't that sound better already?
Wait, how did Terezi find him attractive?
I don't know. Carcat's character, who requires a literate person in the back seat to reflect canon, so I suggest looking up some words if you don't know what they mean before you write them into an RP or story. Section B, when and how to use Carcat's insults correctly.
Well, how we use
Carcat insults people quite a bit, but the intensity and frequency of those swears is what can typos can make or break your Carcat. He won't go spewing his most creative insults when he feels happy or bored. The severity of his insults changes from his mood, which can change from calm to piss angry in minutes. Carcat puts a lot of effort into his insults when he's not angry. Here's some examples of insults Carcat would use in any other mood than angry. Idiot, dumbass, sockhead, for John specifically. I've never seen someone have Carcat call John this, so please. Fuckface, halfwit, etc. But more specific examples, insults, for example, haggle-hearted, piss-brained, shit-face for when he's angry. Make sure Carcat isn't angry all the time. It just subtracts from the point of his insults. And there we have it. I hope this helped you all. If you need any specific help, let me know.
Well, are you gonna?
Wasn't that amazing and informative?
That was very informative of how to literally say the word F, the say the F word, and to say plenty of insults in 5 seconds or less.
Yeah. Part 2 is sticky situations and how much they'll piss Carcat off, and then we have Carcat's masculine and feminine traits as well. ... because it doesn't fit. Crushing and Carcat. Please, I need requests. And you know what? Fuck it. Chapter 5, Carcat and quadrants. And then we have high school stuck and Carcat in a fight.
You love Carcat, don't you?
I just like his insults.
Wait, I mean, like, do you... Oh, God. Do you
His insults are magnificent, man.
I mean, I'm not really... I like more other characters over Carcat more, but like Carcat...
I just love his insults, man. It's just the insult. That's all there is to it.
Is Terezi still number 1 in your eyes, though?
Number 1 in my eyes is Marvis Exulto from Friendsim, because he is David Bowie.
I know that! You told me, man!
And then we have Tagora. I love Tagora.
Tagora. Oh, who's your favorite in the original Homestuck?
Dave Pettis, right?
Dave Pettis, right? Oh, that was that thing you were cosplaying. I saw you cosplay one time, wasn't it?
I tried to cosplay a human version of them, and it didn't go well, to be honest. I tried.
Well, I mean, would you do it again?
Once I improve, yes.
Are you improving on it then?
Ha! Homestuck things that will never get old. 9008. Equius says, "Oh shoot, excuse my vulgarity." And Karkat says, "I'll let it slide."
Karkat and Equus, man. he should be graced to be in the same room as the boy. Oh man, I love it, man. I love it. I'm sorry. I love Equus, man. He's my boy. Oh man. No. What's
sorry? I'm looking at some Dave and John interactions because I was looking at Karkin and I stumbled across it. Look, I'm gonna be a Frank for a second here, and he changed his name to Frank, and John was like, "I hate you so much." Like this was on the Pester Chum.
I mean, like, can you imagine if, like if Terezi and like Karkat actually worked out? Like, can you imagine if it actually worked out for them?
I'm not actually sure. I don't know, but I don't know. I don't imagine too much would have happened because there isn't much chance that it would have worked out because they don't exactly. Well, it's hard to explain, but I just don't think it would have been able to work out all that well in the end. Sure, I like the ship. It's one of the first ships I did end up liking, but that's not the point.
Well, no, I mean, it worked out all right. It worked out on other different kind of websites that you probably know about. Wink.
Well, those are fan fictions.
No.
That's a completely different thing.
I'm not even talking about fan fiction.
Dave made a dad joke.
Hey,
Someone commented, "Dave made a dad joke and my life is complete." And then we're looking at here, Egbert is like, "I guess," and Dave's like, "This ain't Clue, Egbert. We aren't guessing about if Colonel Buttmunch killed Professor Prick with a shitty sword. These are the facts." And then someone else said, "I'm convinced that this person is a real, actual Dave Strider. Whatever you think is going to be more mind-blowing, my body is ready." Please never say it like that to me ever again. Like, ever. My physical form is prepared. Stop. The tangible component of my being is braced for impact. That's the greatest interaction or conversation I have seen ever.
That.
My physical form is prepared.
Your physical form.
The tangible component of my being is braced for impact.
I mean...
Oh, yeah, but you were saying that how, like, I'm a lot like Terezi, but if anything, I'm closer to Dave, because I may be a knight of light, but 20% of the time, I'm a knight of time. So...
I mean, your voice, I mean, if you wanted to, your voice leans towards Terezi,
because I'm a girl, and I keep using my voice too loud and it hurts.
Yeah, I mean, like when, like in episode 2, when you're like, let me snap in Terezi. That is pinnacle Terezi right there. That was pinnacle being you, Terezi. And I still love that episode. Episode 2 is amazing. But
this is the insult I'm always thinking of that I can never fully remember when I think of Karkat. You are such an ignoramus. I could shit miles of rage snake to choke you to death. Because I always remember the shitting miles part, but I can never remember the rest.
I mean, like I feel like that. Whatchamacallit? I feel like that Karkat and Dave are just like the perfect storm because, like, you know, one's angry, one is cool as heck, and so like they equal out.
Kind of, yeah, but Carcat's just a bit tsundere, to be honest. That's all it really is. He's just a big old tsundere.
I mean, do you think Latula and Mituna are the cutest thing going right now?
They are pretty awesome. I love Latula and Matuna. They're adorable. Although everyone, the only thing I don't like is how everyone's just like, oh, Matuna's a little baby boy. Like, no, he's not a baby boy. He just gets away with a lot of things because he has had a lot of damage done to his head.
I mean,
he has brain damage caused by him saving everyone.
I whatchamacallit, I like Latula more than Matuna. Latula.
I love both of them.
Well, doesn't Tiff cosplay Matuna?
She does.
I've seen photos of her as him.
Ooh, I found another Carcat one. It's Carcat and Kanaya this time.
What?
Kanaya, fascination? What do you find so fascinating? I'm just trying to understand. I am being sensitive about it instead of a raging fuck yes. Isn't that what you want? Yes, it is. If you don't believe me, just ask future you, assuming that conversation doesn't make you cry as well. Now tell me more about your feelings. My feelings? And that's about as far as it goes.
I mean, whatchamacallit, do you, no, obviously, Kanaya is my troll by sign. So, I mean...
Carcat's my troll by sign.
Maybe that's why this podcast works so much. because it's like the Carcat Kanaya thing. I'm the calm one.
Sorry. I just read the funniest fucking thing.
What?
Why is Oedipus against profanity? Because he kisses his mother with that mouth. I'm getting really tired of these motherfucking jokes. And then someone else said, wait.
Well, I mean...
Do you get it?
No, I don't get it.
So the first person said, why is Oedipus against profanity? The second person, because he kisses his mother with that mouth. The third person, I'm getting really tired of these motherfucking jokes. Fourth person, wait.
I don't get it.
Okay, I'll say it slower and maybe and put emphasis on the parts that you think of. Why is Oedipus against profanity? Because he kisses his mother with that mouth. I'm getting really tired of these motherfucking jokes.
Wait, did you say... Wait, did you say... Mother butter?
Fucking. Motherfucking jokes.
Hold on, I'm trying to...
Why is Oedipus against profanity? Because he kisses his mother with that mouth. I'm getting really tired of these motherfucking jokes. Do you see it yet?
I'm trying to think. Who's Odysseus
again?
He
kisses his mother. He's against profanity because he kisses his mother with that mouth. Profanity, in this sense, they're talking about like swears and stuff. But yeah. And he's against it because he kisses his mother with that mouth. Sounds normal there, right? Because, why would you wouldn't want to kiss your mother with a mouth that's been saying swears and stuff. But then someone else says, I'm getting really tired of these motherfucking jokes.
Oh wait a minute! Are you saying
he kisses his mother? Motherfucking jokes.
Oh my god! No, I get it.
Yeah.
No. They say no. The guy who said that the don't do it just did it.
And then someone else commented underneath, like when they reposted, with an oof with a question mark.
Oops.
Oof.
Oof. No, every time I hear oof, I think of that Roblox sound that goes like that thing from Roblox that says oof. You know what I'm talking about, right? That's what I think about.
Oh, this guy, this is just a random little comment that I'm staring at, but he's the character is some kind of scientist, and he's got this gun, and this gun, it inserts superfluous syllables directly into otherwise clear wording. The original sentence reads, we used a ruler. Makes sense, right? Very clear.
Yeah, ruler.
And then he uses his gun, and it says, and now the sentence reads, we utilized a linear distance analyzer.
Oh, God. They're measuring it out.
Exactly.
Oh, they got to measure up, man. They got to measure up. That's amazing. Where are you getting these memes from? The home.
I'm still on the same Google search for car cat insults, and I'm just going through Google Images.
So are they Homestuck memes?
Most of them are.
Oh man. That's wild, man. That's wild. Well, we hit an hour.
Yeah.
Did you have fun?
What? Yes.
Well, this was very interesting, and we were just winging it today. Thank you everyone for listening to episode 9 of In the Serpent's Pit with Serpents Breakdown. You can find me on Twitter at NostalgiaVamp, on Facebook at CyberTimeBite. Follow Serpents Breakdown at Serpents Breakdown on Instagram. And what am I gonna say? See you next time, right?
Yeah.
Serpent, you want to say anything you want to close the show for once in your life?
No.
You never do, though.
Because I'm bad. Also, my brain is still on car cat insults.
All right.
Have a great day, you dumb fucks. I'm kidding. None of you are dumb fucks.
Wow, now we just lost half our audience. Yay.
I think this is kind of what they signed up for, so...
Yeah, it's kind of what they signed up for, is Serpent being crazy anyway. So...
Yep.
Thank you everyone for listening, and I hope all of you have a great day. See you next week.
Yeah.